Glad to see you back at the MOTORFEST.
Yeah, I knew the BMW thing. Oh.
The BMW 3 Series is the core product of the BMW AG. It's all we are talking about. And the BMW M3 E30 is the peak development of this whole series. If you talk about the sport evolution, it's a very special car. It was much more lighter than the normal BMW M3. It has more horsepower. And it was only available in 2 colors. So these are all aspects which make the car very special.
Oh, I can see.
Now with the M3, we're touching on an important part of BMW's history, the 3 Series, the face of the brand. So, as you may know, since the early 70s, BMW has been dividing its models into 8 different series. The 3 is without question the most popular of them all.
One more time.
Oh, wrong freaking way, idiot.
The one you're driving is the E30. It's the second in this prestigious line, and an instant hit in 1982. Not just for car enthusiasts, no, but for the mass market as well. They sold over 2 million. That's huge, especially since they weren't cheap. But this car deserved it. She truly did. For sure, it was the most powerful sedan available at the time.
Okay, yeah, that was just insane. Oh my. Yeah, you can't really talk when trying to race. Even though I'm horrible at it.
One more time.
So, when BMW Motorsport needed to put a new car on the track, it was obvious they would create one based on the E30 and make it even better. And that's how we got the first M3 ever.
I'll do that again. Because, freaking, it almost everything. All of this is a sprint. Okay, do that again.
We spoke earlier of the success of the 3.0 CSL, but it was nothing compared to what this car achieved. She's simply the most successful touring car in motorsport history. She has
Yo,
more than
what?
1,400
Angel.
victories. yeah, I promise you. She won everything.
Oh
Rallying,
shit.
endurance
Oh,
racing,
well,
but also BMW's most beloved tournaments. The DTM, the German Touring Car Championship. The funny story is that BMW had to build 5,000 street legal cars and sell them to the public just so they could compete. And they did it. But they were skeptical at first because they thought it would never sell. Of course, they were wrong. They've sold 3 times more than expected.
Oh,
We'll get it this time.
Whatever the model, the E30 has left its mark on a generation. She's loved by underground communities for tuning or for drifting, but you can even see her on album covers and rap videos. She's a cultural phenomenon.
yeah, I think I know. Boy, say that. I do know all this.
Let's try that again.
Great run. It's wonderful to see this car taking over the roads of Maui.
And just kinda not into that. Like, for the rising sets, just because, yeah, I happen to not like Xbox game doesn't mean I'm a fanboy, not stupid. It's just that they're not really doing anything new. Like, for example, Rec Reaction kind of looks good. There's Trello that really looks good. So like, yeah, they just have to do something different, and they're not doing it. Like, sure, they're setting it in a different location because 5 was in
The
Mexico.
Z4. For a few
Then,
moments, let's put aside vehicles designed for extreme racing and enjoy just
then
driving for the
obviously
pleasure of driving.
6 is in
Well,
Japan.
I mean, you still have an aggressive
And like,
opponent in this
that's
race.
cool
Of
and
course.
everything,
Where's the
but
fun
it's
with
like,
that?
that isn't enough. That's just not enough. It's kind of like, I don't mean to realize it, I'm gonna keep fucking. It's like, for example, oh yeah, you buying a yearly release. Yeah, you constantly buying a yearly release and wondering why it doesn't get many improvements. It's like, it's kind of your fault for constantly buying the game over and over again in
Two-seaters
a
made for
yearly
relaxing behind the
release.
wheel, appreciating the scenery and the thrill of speed. And look at that. We just have the perfect spot and the perfect weather to enjoy this ride. The only thing you're missing is the wind in your hair. But you are driving a coupe cabriolet, so I guess you could theoretically enjoy the open air if you wanted to.
But always say that
Your car is the Z4
gamers wanna
E9, a
blame
very cool model for two
something
major
on,
reasons. Number one is the very first
like,
BMW to
they
have been
don't
designed
wanna
by two
blame
women.
it. They always
Juliana
wanna
Blasi for
blame
the
it on
exterior, and
whoever.
Nadia Arnaut for the interior.
And it's like,
They
really,
wanted to
dude?
break the classic
Okay,
myth
you
with
do
a car
you.
inspired by the human body,
But
athletic and
seriously,
beautiful, designed for all driving enthusiasts. And number two, the E89 has indeed been adapted into a real racing car, the famous, beautiful, and successful Z4 GT3. That's an obvious part of my passion for this car. I own the car you're driving. And did I forget to tell you that? I know what you're thinking. It's not as sporty as the others. And that's true. But on weekends, where I'm far away from the races, it's the perfect car for open roads.
I wanna see how far I go. When it got more gone all the way.
Her creators described her as an expression of freedom. Would you say the same?
Ow.
The next event is
Oh,
going to
my
be really
back.
different from the previous ones.
Worse, CG.
MOTORFEST really wanted to show how diverse and surprising BMW can be. I won't say more, except that you'll have to go to the top of the mountain to see the starting grid. And you'll see, the beginning of this race is going to be memorable.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see that this game's still alive. Can these fucking cars fuck off already? Jesus, traffic. Oh my god. Fine. That should have been some fucking water. Oh, I did. Freaking solo effect. Oh, fair enough.
That's what I call a jump. I'm glad you survived that one.
Always says blunt links to open.
Hold on tight. The descent ahead is more dangerous than it looks.
Okay.
Awesome! It's for these unique moments that we all like to go off-roading from time to time. I gotta admit, it's not where I'm at my best. But I really wanted to get off the beaten track at least once during this playlist. BMW and off-roading have a strong history. They were famous in the Dakar Rally in the 80s, and they've been building bikes designed for the wilderness ever since. Your ride is one of them. It's an R1200 GS, and at BMW, every bike marked with the GS letters is a bike made for adventure.
Yeah, it's like
And adventures, they can happen anywhere, you know? On the edge of the unknown, or just down the street from your house. So they need to be prepared for every occasion. They're built for both city riders and budding explorers. Well, to be fair, this one's being prepped by MOTORFEST, so it's a little more suited for the extreme conditions than the ones you could find in a regular shop. But you see what I mean.
Yeah, it's like I kind of like this better. That it tells you like the history. It's like I kind of like that, like learning a little bit about car manufacturers. I don't know. It's like
One more time.
maybe that's what Horizon should start doing. Shake up the formula a little bit. Like they added like garage creation, or you could create whatever, and it's like, but that doesn't sound good at all.
Another great race. You're not doing too bad.
Yours is just does. Like racing and freaking building. Yeah, those two things don't go together at all. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But it's not like I don't follow it
Our
because
next
they're
race will
trying
be
to
once
do
again
something
focused on
new.
BMW M vehicles. Speaking of which,
I think
do you
it's
know
gonna
where the
fail.
famous M colours come from? That combination of blue, purple and red?
Okay. God damn, it's so close.
In the 1970s, BMW Motorsport wanted the American oil company Texaco as one of their sponsors. So, to win them over, they incorporated Texaco's red to the design of their first cars. When the deal was rejected, they decided to improve their livery by adding an extra blue line, the official color of Bavaria, home of BMW. Then, to complete it, they finally added a purple line in between. And just like that, the BMW M colors came to life. Of course, nowadays, BMW says that the red color stands for motorsport, not for Texaco. But I'm sure you'll think of it the next time you see the M logo.
Yeah, I don't know. I always find that stupid. Like people don't know what they're saying. It's like, oh, you get like a headache after freaking gaming because you didn't drink enough water. It's like that's just fucking
A
dumb.
collection of some of the latest M models. See that white car? That's
Like
an
I'm not
M8,
gonna
a
say that
625
isn't
horsepower monster made for everyday use. And the dark gray one over there?
that
An
isn't a
N5
cause
We'll talk about
period,
her later.
but
Let's
it's
just
more
say that this series has been
has to
producing
do
missiles
with
since the
probably
70s
your
and it's not about to
eyes
stop.
that are located on your freaking head, not your well, they're located closer to your forehead, I should say. Not you being thirst.
The other ones are M2s and M4s. They come from series born in 2013 and 2014. Racing them is gonna be tough.
What's your
The
body
road is narrow
always
with a lot of
tells
sharp
you
bends
by
and not many places to
mountain too
accelerate.
high? But you're saying
Overtaking here is a challenge. You have to use the occasional straights with guts and confidence. Clearly my kind of track.
and yeah,
To
I
give you a
think
fair
my
chance of winning,
friend
we
is
put you behind the
saying
wheels
it's
of the
trolling.
fastest production car BMW has ever made. The M4
I
CSL.
get
Yeah,
obviously.
you heard me. A CSL.
You see,
BMW
never
made
really
3 of these in
cared
50
about
years.
Forza
The first one was the
Horizon
3.0 you
until
drove earlier, and this
It's
is
like,
the third.
okay,
And to make it even more prestigious, you can even notice a
what
special
changed?
emblem of
Like,
her body celebrating BMW
sure
M's
takes
50th anniversary.
place in Japan, but it's like, there must be more to it. And I would think that more is being a troll. It's like, I don't get that. Like, I think, obviously I understood that, like, when I was younger, because
So
I
the real
kind of was
question is,
mad
does
at
she
the
live up to the
world.
CSL legacy?
Because everyone
Well,
goes through
she hit
that.
200 kilometers per hour in only 10
Stupid,
seconds
but whatever.
and holds the BMW
It's
record
a
on the famous
rebellious
Nürburgring circuit.
phase, but it's
What more is there
like,
to say? You better win with a car like that.
yeah, you're going through your rebellious phase when you're freaking, what, 30 something? It's like, that's kinda sad. I don't know. Besides, it's kinda sad. I don't mean to talk to my friends so much, but I just say like
Let's call this a do-over.
he's just a prime example of what I don't want to like be who I want to become sort of thing.
CSL, competition, sport, and lightweight. I hope you felt that DNA at every turn.
And if that
Wonderful race,
includes an
driver.
arcade and a
Now let's head
PC,
to
then
Maui's
whatever.
volcano for the next event.
And it's like I don't know if that's true that Sony's going more. He's not freaking going to do PC port. If they aren't, it's like okay, whatever. Like I care. It's just like I think they're smart about it. Because now PS5s are only like avenue for freaking sales. Game sales. So it's like you're gonna have to keep the PS5 relatively cheap, not go freaking overboard with pricing. There was a YouTube short like that. It's like where he pretends that he's my timing like Sony and they're gonna freaking raise the price of PlayStation Plus and it's like it would be a smart idea to never really change that and keep it at that amount. I think Xbox is one of them because like they have more than one avenue of yeah, they have more than one
Okay, be careful.
avenue.
This outrun
If they
requires your utmost
caught you,
concentration. One
that's
mistake or
kind
two,
of
and you're sure to lose.
failing.
Stay sharp.
Now they're going more PC. I know they have
I won't distract you too much,
movies
but I still gotta talk
too,
about
but
that spaceship you're driving.
mm,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
sorry to call
think.
it that, but I'm sure you were thinking the same thing. And hey, I don't mean it in a bad way. I love the way she looks.
Yeah, I don't know how good they're doing on that front. I know freaking Minecraft was a big hit,
The BMW i8
but
is a
like,
car that stands out from the crowds. It's actually hard to believe she's indeed a production car and not just a concept. Like, it's crazy how futuristic she looks, even though she was revealed more than 10 years ago. The
but I
contrast of her
think
colors
the
highlights all her curves. And
initial
there's
way
something about the
came
way
and
she's
went
shaped that makes
like
her intriguing and
within
elegant at the
probably
same
a
time.
week.
I'm glad the sun
So
hasn't
I
fully
don't
risen yet,
think they're
because
gonna
I find her
keep up
even more
those
beautiful at
numbers
night.
at all.
Those U-shaped taillights give her so much personality.
Like at the box office apparently it did a billion, around a billion anyways, and I think it's gonna stay at that number.
You might be wondering what's the story behind that car. Well, it all goes back to the early 2010s
Oh,
when BMW was created to develop a range of electric and hybrid vehicles within the brand. Only two models came out of it, the compact i3 and the i8, the sports car you're driving.
yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do that.
There were never any others because they updated their strategy. Rather than creating a separate lineup, they now implement their technologies into their main series. A smart move, I guess. But I would have loved to see more cars like this one.
Oh, there's a spinner. I think I'm gonna use it.
Congrats! I knew the clock wouldn't outrun you.
So vehicle command. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'll say whatever. Okay. I would have the
I
first
hate to be the bearer of bad
game.
news, but I'm afraid we're heading towards the last event of this playlist. Yes, I know. Already. But we're not going to say goodbye without one last hooray.
BMW M is a sort of brand shaper for the whole BMW AG, because the image and the reputation BMW M has created is always related to sportiness and to peak performance. One of the hugest separations between maybe other manufacturers is the fact that a BMW is always sporty. The customer expects a sort of sportiness. He wants to drive it, he wants to feel the passion behind the wheel. And this is BMW.
There we go.
Get ready. The weather is perfect for going on a long road trip.
Yeah, it's like
We're
I
putting 3
really
BMW MCS to the test
know
over
that
very
the
long distances,
weather
and it's
race.
your job to drive them one after the other. You remember what CS means?
Shoot.
It's competition sport.
Look at
The
that.
sportiest editions of BMW M. As you can see, we didn't even bother to close the roads, so you'll have to deal with the traffic. But you have no trouble dodging it, right?
Yeah, that is way overpriced. That freaking Chase One DLC, like, it gives you a balance. I don't know, about 2 hours of freaking, and that's being generous. Like, another 2 hours of gameplay, and they freaking want $13 for that. That's way the fuck. Yeah, freaking. I would pretty much only get that if it was I don't know, like $5. I think it's gonna only go as low as $5. And yeah, I would only get $5. am I going around? Yeah, boy. There's no mini map, so yeah, I was just guessing.
That wasn't an easy start, but you managed it like a pro. You've probably recognized the car you're driving. It's the M5 F90 CS, the one you went up against a bit earlier. The 5 Series is the oldest in the history of BMW. Not the oldest car, of course, but the first series they launched when they started this classification in the 70s. It's just crazy how much power there is in a car like that. She weighs almost 2 tons, and she's over 5 meters long. And in spite of that, she has 635 horsepower and can reach 100 kilometers per hour in only 3 seconds. For a sedan? Wow. Like, imagine taking your kids to school with this. The temptation to step on the gas is way too strong. She might be too dangerous for your own good. However, her design is, well, let's just say it's not my favorite. But I see why people love it. It's just not sporty enough for my taste.
Right?
But I must admit, I love the golden bronze color they added to the rims and front grille. That's her signature. It's so cool.
Oh, seems car. You like that? Well, that wasn't cool. Freaking, what the hell?
And now we have an M3 G80 CS from 2023. We've come a long way since the E30.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Why was there?
Don't you think
I
it looks
guess
a
that
lot
was
like the
their
M4
catch
CSL?
up.
On the front end mostly. Well, that's normal.
The other
Actually, the
racers
3 and 4 series share the same engine and chassis base. Before 2014, the 3 series models were released in a large number of variations. Ugh, like too many variations. So ultimately, they decided to make things clearer. On the one side, there's the 3 series with sedans and estate cars, and on the other, the 4 series with coupes and
Sorry,
cabriolets.
but how the
And that's the
fuck
main
were
difference
you
between
so
the two.
fast?
Remix.
Yeah, I was watching Matt Greg play that. Oh, freaking my Card 64 randomizer or whatever. And it's like, damn. Yeah, they have, like, yeah, that thing was, like, just hard. Freaking last band.
What do you think about her design? Personally,
Because, like,
I love how aggressive she looks. The size of the double kidney grille divides
yeah,
BMW fans, but
had
I
a
think it gives
gold
her so much
mushroom.
character.
Yeah, he had a gold mushroom and the CPU were keeping up with him somehow. So, like, damn. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I know he
No shame in
says
trying
he
again.
does that. And like, yeah. Well, he didn't say that in those exact words where he reacts, but he like, but he basically does. And it's like, I just don't really get that. Like that fakeness in YouTube or Twitch, whatever. I just don't understand. Because he also acts like he hates Mario Kart 64. He doesn't, but he acts like it. It's like, okay. I guess you do you. Of course. But it's still stupid. And really stupid. Oh, freaking! I need to start breaking so much before. And I show nothing what seems really good. It seems kind of stupid, like doesn't take itself seriously. And it's like, I don't know, that's what I like. Because it's like, yeah, it's like that one Joker movie. It's like, why are you so serious? But it's true, like, why are everybody so fucking serious? Well, maybe it's just me, but I think life is about having fun, not always having a stick up your ass. And maybe that's wrong, but that's how I define freaking Karens. Always having a stick up their
Let's call
ass.
this a do-over.
And finally, the icing on the cake. The brand new M2 G87 CS from 2025. And you can try her here exclusively for the first time. BMW are so proud of her that they regard her as part of the BMW 2002 Turbo Heritage, and now it's one of the most beloved cars of the 70s. So, does she deserve this honorific comparison? I'll let you drive her for a bit, before giving my opinion.
Yeah, I seen a thing. Obviously, it was a fanboy. like counting all the cards and well, guessing all the cards they shown 160 cards apparently in trailers, and it's like maybe it's just me, but I honestly do not care how many cards the game has. Like a racing game, like
We'll
it's
get it this
cool.
time.
There's a lot of cars, but it doesn't really matter because, like, let's say if there was a lot of cars, but the racing was broken and just was boring. It's like, so what if there's a huge amount of cars? It's like, that's not gonna fix the game somehow. So I don't know, fanboys are confusing, but they always were. It's not like it's something new. But in racing games, I don't know why that's the first thing they boast about. Like, oh, we have
No
all
shame in trying
these
again.
cars. Like, cool. It's like open world games boasting about how many square miles the freaking map is. It's like, cool. I don't care though. Because I'm probably only gonna see a fraction of the map anyway.
No shame in trying again.
Well, of course, unless they force you to, then you're gonna see more of the map. Yeah, it's like now I think of it, I didn't know why, um, like freaking fanboys were basically like everything about game other than the gameplay matters about a game, and it's like I was really unsure why that is, but it's like that's what freaking developers and publishers are doing. Because yeah, it's about the cars and like how many cars there are. It's about how big the gameplay, the map is. It's about everything other than the gameplay.
Let's just
They
rewind that
show
one.
first showcase. So it's like, is it really that strange? I don't think it is. I just think I just noticed it. And yeah, that is fuck. I just noticed that. Because we're brainwashed to think games are about everything other than the gameplay itself. And it's like, why? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Look how fast she can go. She's obviously the fastest M2 ever. But what I love most about her is her uncompromising design. People will be divided just like the M3 and M4, but I'm a fan. I mean, look at this. It's her production form, and it already looks like a professional tuner has fitted her with one of the coolest kits around.
So yeah, developers and publishers just brainwashing us from the start. It's like I didn't really notice it.
It's probably too soon to say, but I think she's my fav. Among the three of them, of course. I think it's simply more fun to drive.
Jeez, come on. How long is this?
Let's call this a do-over.
I wanna do it before this recording ends. I only have like 2 minutes.
Remix.
Ooh. Frickin' don't move out of my way or anything.
BMW M2CS, a legend in the making.
Frickin' 20 minutes. That would be awful if I lost.
It's time to reap your reward. Your vehicle is ready for you to claim.
Yeah, I apparently won't do that. They claim the vehicle. I do it next. Or should I do it now? Oh, yeah, probably now. If it cuts off, oopsies. But I know what car I'm getting. But I found that old weird bag that no one's in the car. Or did they change that? Oh, they did change that.